21 years. That's how long it's been since Notts beat Cambridge. In that time, we've had 8 Prime Ministers. We have had 5 World Cups. And Notts and Cambridge have changed divisions quite frequently. Martin Patterson versus Neil Harris, 2 strikers in their playing days, but now 2 gaffers. And if we win today, then well, we'll move up into the playoff places. And we would have ended the curse. Just below us in the league, so this is a really important one. We've got to do the business today. Come on, Notts, Scunny Pies, let's do this. Unchanged from Swindon, that's starting 11 and bench. I mean, Cambridge had 9 years in non-league, got promoted whilst we also went that when we were in non-league. They also got promoted to League One. Chances yet, although we did start an attack where Robbo found good space in the middle in between their 2 centre mids, and it allowed us to really start a decent attack. Helped us get forward a bit with Grant and Hall and Jatta and Cerula. You know, we need to use that space to our advantage. Lucas Ness on for Rob McDonald. It looks like McDonald's done his hamstring, or I think it was anyway. That's unfortunate because McDonald's been in really good form recently. 33 minutes for the first time. For the first chance. James Gibbons heads wide. It didn't look like it was troubling Roos, but he dived for it anyway. After he just fumbled across, which is, you know, that's just Kelly Roos things. Just like getting a yellow card on in Auburn things.
It wasn't the most thrilling 45 minutes of football, but sometimes what you have to do is have a look at the away team and say, yeah, well done. They've come, they've got a really good shape, they've kept the shape, they've taken away all of the space in their half. We've got nowhere to play. We've got to work a little bit harder. This is where Pato earns his money. Pato now has to have a really, really good half-time reshuffle. And how we're going to play through their midfield. They're not giving us anything. Equally, they've not really created anything either. So, you know, they're concentrating on stopping us, but they're still a threat on the break. I think well done to Jatta. For me, Jatta's an absolutely exceptional 45 minutes. Everything, when he's come back and defended, every single time he's been in a challenge, he's won it.
Cambridge came out a bit more livelier, with like 2 or 3, like 2 corners. But Jody won a free kick on the wing. Quick ball to Tyree saw what Hall was offside. Jatta finished it, but you know, it was offside, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But we need more. We need to play it forward when we've got the chance more. When Robbo and Grant have got the space in the half space, they need to bring it forward. Too much of going back today. They put a good mid block together, Cambridge, but you know, we really need to make better decisions. He's on, along with Keenan Bennett and Tommy Appender. Grant, Cerula and Robertson all off. Over the top ball there, caused a bit of chaos.
Well in there.
Gets in there, yes! What's the ball by Jody, eh? What a ball that was by Jody. To the back post, just where their keeper couldn't get to it. Jatta with a towering header. He's deserved that, Jatta. He's run himself into the ground. Earlier he managed to force Cambridge all the way back from their own corner. That serves their player right there. I think it was Corey Smith. he got blown over by the wind, handballed it, and then gave us the free kick. Bit fortunate with the free kick. It hit him on the head, he didn't know anything about it, and then he got control of it and put it in the bottom corner.
Well done, Pato. When he made those 3 subs at the same time, we started looking a little bit more dangerous. Regardless of the goals, Jatta was head and shoulders above everybody on the pitch.
So our excellent home form continues. Another win at the Lane, which takes Notts up to the heights of 5th place this season. I think that's the highest we've been all season, actually. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, the first half wasn't a great spectacle, if to say the least. I mean, I don't think we actually had a shot on target at all in the first half. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was concerning. We had quite a bit of the ball, but Cambridge came with a good mid-block. Their midfield was doing really well, stopping us breaking our lines, and it looked, and it was them who had more of the shots in the first half as well. We didn't create enough a high volume of chances, which we need to do more of. We need to do it more consistently before it becomes a problem. Especially, we need to do it more away from home as well. Definitely more away from home, because at home it's all right. We do. Like in the second half, which I'll say in a moment, we do create chances, but away from home it's a problem. We need to start creating chances a lot more. I know XG isn't a lot of people's cup of tea, but that being low suggests we're not creating enough goal-scoring opportunities, like consistent goal-scoring opportunities, despite us like being having scored in every game bar one this season. Second half was a lot better from Notts. We pressed higher. We were more aggressive in and out of possession. We pushed off wing backs higher. Our press got better. And credit to Patterson as well. His subs swung the game in our favour. He took off the 3 players who, in my opinion, this was a risk, but in my opinion, were 3 players who were not making good decisions on the ball in Robertson, Grant and Cerula. When the chance was there to go forward, sometimes we'd go back. When the chance was there to put the ball in the box, or maybe play a better pass, either to the attacking mids, or rather than go back into the centre. We did that rather than, playing progressive passes forward. And it worked. Iapenda offered a bit more physicality in the midfield. Jones was freed up a bit more, and it was his cross that led to the first goal. It's quite ironic, isn't it? He got fouled 4 times in the first half and got booed by the Cambridge fans. He then goes and produces an absolute beautiful cross for Jatta to head in for the first goal. But yeah, excellent from Jody in the second half. And Jatta, who I thought ran his socks off again. Dennis came on as well when we went to 2 up top. That swung the game in our favour, because we're pressing Cambridge back here. We're forcing them to defend more. They've got more to think about, and it paid off. We do wrap up the game in near enough as stoppage time goes up. Long ball. It hits the Cambridge player on the head. It bounces nicely for Jatta to score from outside the area. It's a really good finish, and his first Notts goal he scored from outside of the 18-yard box. But we need to play better, more. We need to play more consistently better for 90 minutes. It wasn't the greatest of spectacles, but we got the job done. And a much improved second half performance, which we needed, because, like I said, 0 shots on target in the first half was a bit frustrating and quite concerning. But we improved on it, and I think it's important that Pato says, we need to keep getting better, because we're not there yet, and we're not there yet at all. There is plenty of room for improvement, despite our good home form, despite our good run of form, and despite being in 5th place. There is still parts of our game we've got to improve in. You know, the decision making, going back too often when really we can play passes out to the wings when our wing backs get a bit higher, getting the ball into the attacking midfield area, instead of, you know, playing it safe all the time. You know, taking risks, because that's how you play fluid, possession-based football. You've sometimes got to take risks, and then it clicks. And when it clicks, it's fantastic. And we've seen it before. When it clicks, it can really go well, like it did a few years ago with Williams. We are performing to a decent level, to be fair. After a shaky first few games, you know, we've settled a bit. If you've enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Say subscribe if you're subscribed, subscribe if you're new. Be safe, be champions, and as always, toodaloo.